Hello book lovers and welcome to another episode of the Monday Book Club. This week we're looking at Permutation City by Greg Egan. If you saw last week's episode about Snow Crash, you'll know that we're covering cyberpunk and post-cyberpunk at the moment. Well, this is basically the opposite of Snow Crash. This is a what-if story in the sci-fi post-cyberpunk genre about what if you could upload your brain into the metaverse and become a kind of immortal, but a digital immortal. Would you actually want immortality when you can have it? And what effect would the ability to alter your consciousness on a digital level actually do to your sense of being and your sense of uniqueness and personality? For example, there was a person in this book, Paul Durham, who exists in the real world but also has a copy of himself in the digital world, and his copy hates him for him not being the actual original person. So I thought that was very interesting. But what is more interesting is the point where the book takes the idea that, well, we've created a virtual reality. Can we make it the actual reality? And this is what's known as the dust theory. It's an actual scientific theory now about the creation of virtual worlds. If you can create a virtual world that runs on rules that are so perfect they actually work in a kind of physical sense, you can create a fully functional, fully working physical world through these physical rules that are created in your virtual reality. Can that universe actually exist and self-run based on your rules? Now, this is tested in the book by creating a universe and then turning it off. And of course the people outside who've created the universe, they will never know whether that universe continues to exist because it's gone from their point of view. But what if you're inside on self-replicating rules, the way that our physical laws kind of self-replicate and keep themselves going? Would you then find that your universe still exists? Which is a great idea. So this is tested with two different universes in the book, and as a result, one of them has slightly better rules, and it starts to eat and envelop the other one. But the people that are testing the rule live in the one that's being eaten, so you get another story within the story of what happens when your universe is being collapsed in on itself by a better written universe. So I really like this idea for a story, and also from the point of view of what on earth would you do if you found that your universe was being destroyed by another universe? It's an amazing idea, and Greg Egan writes the story incredibly well from that point of view. But it's not his best book. He actually takes the ideas from this one and expands them into other books, Shield's Ladder and Diaspora. Both of those are highly recommended as well, but the gems of them come from this story. So I recommend Permutation City. I can't recommend it enough. It is an amazing book. And anyone who enjoys sci-fi, especially cyberpunk and post-cyberpunk styles of sci-fi, will adore this book. I highly recommend it. So that's Permutation City by Greg Egan. Again, it's from the 90s, so you should be able to get it cheaply these days, a bit like Snow Crash. But if you do give it a try, I highly recommend getting through it. It is an amazing idea. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Next week we're going to be looking at the first of the Anita Blake vampire novels by Laurel K. Hamilton. That's Guilty Pleasures. So do remember to have a look at that, and if you do like it, or even if you don't, let us know in the comments section on that video. Again, if you've read Permutation City, do let us know what you think in the comments section below. But thank you very much for watching. If you did like this, remember to click the like button, share it with your friends so that they know a good book when they see it, and do subscribe for future videos because there will be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Kirk-Robinson, you've been watching the Monday Book Club, and I'll see you next time.